And thank you for joining us today. Better late than never. This is Dr. Tommy's show. I'm Dr. Tommy McElroy, America's free market doctor. And you're joining us live from Wesley Chapel, Florida, where we have a little concierge medicine shop called Echelon-Health. And we are celebrating 4 years of Echelon-Health coming up. Well, we had already had our 4 years.
We had our full 4 years.
Dr. Tommy's show is brought to you by Atlas MD. Atlas MD is the preeminent concierge medicine or membership medicine or direct primary care software that there is on the market. Hands down, not even a, well, I don't want to say anything bad about anybody else, but I can tell you it's the best thing I've ever seen. It solves so many of our problems. The best thing about Atlas MD is it's multifunctional in it. It, as Dr. Josh says, it adds by subtraction. So whereas before you'd have about 9 programs to do what Atlas MD does, Atlas MD does about 9 things all in one. And if you're a membership medicine doctor out there and you want to try Atlas MD for free for 60 days, which I highly encourage you to do, even if you're happy with your EMR, you don't have to switch. Atlas MD is basically for 60 days you can try it for free, no obligation. It takes about 5 minutes to set up. And you go to AskDrTommy.com and click on special offer for Atlas MD. Then it's yours to try. And you have your own login and everything, all of your nurse and whoever else. All the people that are involved with your practice can be involved, and you can be involved with your patients on the most personalized level that membership medicine allows at this point.
Yeah, I'm texting with my patient right now on my phone.
We're texting about the movie coming up. We're having a movie tomorrow, and the movie is called Patriots Day. And for those of you who have heard about it, I'm going to show you a trailer for it. But basically, this is a celebration of 4 years of concierge medicine. And it's going to be a way for us to celebrate with you.
Hey.
I haven't seen you in your uniform for a while.
Yeah, that was on purpose.
Kind of turns me on.
There he is, General Patton in a neon vest. Wow.
They say 500,000 people watch the Boston Marathon here in New England.
Oh! Baby.
Hey, you behaving yourself?
There's Delta 984. We got multiple explosions. We need help down here.
We've got to decide who's running this, and we have to decide quickly.
It's terrorism. We'll take it.
And let's get an evidence grid started right over there.
Clock is ticking. The world is watching.
The suspect seen on the surveillance cameras. 2 bombers.
We gotta find these guys before they do this to someone else.
We can't have our citizens on the streets with all these threats. Every inch of this city is getting searched. We're shutting it down.
A taxi picked up a guy matching White Hat's description. Could be he's on his way to New York.
Are there more bombs? Are there more bombs?
I want a lawyer.
No.
No, I have rights.
You ain't got shit, sweetheart.
What I saw today, good versus evil, love versus hate. There's only one weapon you have to fight back with. It's love. We wrap our arms around each other. I don't think there's any way that they can ever win.
I'm going to have to bring tissues.
That's going to be a good movie.
It's going to be a tearjerker.
That movie is, we're doing that in conjunction with, well, MedFirst Partners is a producer of this event. It's called A Night at the Movies, and it's it's a way for us to celebrate concierge medicine, 4 years of concierge medicine, and it's also a way for us to basically get with our patients who have been be with our patients who have been with us, some of them for 4 years.
Yes, from the very beginning.
And then some of them who just joined last month. But either way, it's a way for us to reward them or give them a night out in the movies, but also for our friends and business partners. And also for our we invited potential people who want to learn more about concierge medicine.
Right.
You know, and most of the people who have signed up don't know much about concierge medicine, new people.
Right.
So it's going to be a great way for us
to
reach out to them.
Mm-hmm.
And MedFirst Productions is, the CEO is Bill Cosart, who cannot be with us, but he is with us in our thoughts. Mm-hmm. And also it's myself and the whole team at MedFirst Partners. And this is a promotional company basically that helps membership medicine physicians reach out to potential members, but also helps them to educate the audience of medical consumers about what concierge medicine is, what direct primary care is, in a way that is more fun than your traditional seminar, rubber chicken dinner.
A lot of people do still have a confusion.
A lot of people do, and I think most of the confusion is centers around the fact that they're not able to be exposed to it because of just, everybody's used to doing insurance-based medicine the way it's been done for, as long as you and I can both remember. Mm-hmm. I mean, back in the days when our parents were young, like we're just talking with one of our patients today, he says he remembers when he was a kid, the doctor in town there in Dade City, if you couldn't afford to pay for him, they didn't have to. Mm-hmm. And they were able to get paid by other people more. So it helped, it all evened out, and there wasn't all those complications of coding and requirements by the government asking you what color you are, what language you speak, who do you like to have sex with, all that stuff that the government's mandated that we don't do.
Right.
None. So that's what we're doing, is trying to reach out to help people understand what we do. And
it just made me, I just almost giggled there a minute. I was thinking of our other patient who is seeing rheumatologist, and he was, it's not a membership medicine practice, but they do a special program there, VIP, and you pay extra. He's not doing that, but he said every time he goes there he has to fill out a form, and he's like, don't you guys know me by now?
No,
but they don't know him. They
don't know him,
and they're not going to get to know him.
And that's not the business model for them. Their business model is they know the insurance company, and they know what codes they have to put down on the insurance, and that's the way it is, and so be it. To each their own. That's not the way we practice here. And,
no.
And so it's 4 years.
We haven't seen him in 2 or 3 months. We've talked, of course, but we remembered when he walked in, and I didn't have him sign anything when he was here. No, and actually knew his name. One of the things that I like about what our our practice has been able to do is we've been able to not only have members, but also have members who are basically like our friends. So we had a busy morning today. We had about 4 patients. Mm-hmm. Is that what we have, 4 or 3? No, we had 4.
4. Mm-hmm. For us, that's a busy morning.
That is a busy morning because our patients are not in and out.
None of them were sick.
None of them were sick.
One of them was here for just to say hi. The other one was here. Other was here, had a few questions, and then the other one was here for a routine shot. And then, but everybody here.
But that did take up an entire morning because we talk more about we talk about their personal life.
Yeah, we talk about
their
everything.
job, whatever they want to talk about.
Making movies.
But we have nice patients, so it's great to conversate with them.
One of our patients, we were just brainstorming. We're going to try to see if we can put a little short story together, a movie like we've been doing. And so we had our movie made called Killer, which if you want to see it, go to AskDrTommy.com and click on YouTube. And then it's listed there amongst the different movies. And that's been well received so far.
That was fun to do.
4-minute movie. Mm-hmm. We have another movie coming up that I'm not want too much out of the cat out of the bag, but I started shooting it a couple of days ago, and it is about it's about a woman who is moving into a house, and she's experiencing some kind of supernatural things that are going on, and so that's called The House on Vandervoort. And so we started shooting that. So that's kind of what we do. We do a little bit of everything, but most of the thing we do is help our patients get better, help our patients have the most convenient access possible that I know how to do, and also help them optimize their health, and that includes our mental health. A lot of what we do is not necessarily rocket science, but we give people some place that they can come in, blow some steam off, maybe just maybe not even blow steam off, just talk, get things off their chest, have
the
fun.
patient today stayed for 2 hours.
Yeah.
We didn't care. I mean, that was fine. You talked to him for a
that's what we
while.
do
I
this
hung
for.
out with him for a while.
Yeah. I'd much rather do that than, you could probably spend easily 2 hours a day doing coding for the government, and which leads to nothing.
Right. I'd much rather sit and talk to someone.
Absolutely zero return on the investment for that. At least we have a return on investment for this. So, 4 years we've done concierge medicine. When we first started this practice, this building was empty.
It was empty. Now
there
it's
was nothing in
full.
here. It's extremely full. We had 0 patients.
Well, we had a few.
Did we have 2?
Well, we brought some with us from USF.
We had 3, I think.
We
had 3 patients.
I believe 3.
And we are growing every day. And that's one of the things that we like to do is spread the word about what we do. And if you're out there, and we still have 4 spots available. We had some late cancellations.
We did. We had 1 last night and 2 this morning.
For our night at the movies, we're having a movie screening Patriots Day, like we talked about. But we're also having cocktail hour, open refreshments, and open bar from 6:30 to 7:30 at Santa Bistro in Wesley Chapel. And then we are going to watch the movie, and that's it. We're going to learn a little bit about a very short presentation about what we do here.
Right, because we're not going to have much time, really, because...
But most of it's just going to be about having some fun time
to
enjoy our patients and enjoy our friends, and then meet some new people. And some people that I met from LinkedIn are coming in. So we have a few people coming in, and it's going to be fun. Speaking of movies, we saw that movie recently, Moby Dick.
Yes, at the Tampa Theater, my first time going to the Tampa Theater, and I loved it. It was so beautiful.
Yeah, the Tampa Theater it's called Bestsellers on the Screen, and they ran Moby Dick this past Sunday, was it? And then
Sunday.
I think coming up is, I think they already did Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
I don't know.
Or Fear and Loathing wherever, I can't remember. But anyway, that was a movie with Johnny Depp, and then they're doing so there's basically movies that were books that were made into movies that they put on. The Moby Dick was pretty crazy with Gregory Peck. He was pretty determined to get that whale.
Yes, he was.
And
he made the ultimate sacrifice, didn't he?
He did. And that whale was pretty determined not to be gotten.
That whale was like, you're not going to have me.
Yeah, if you ever go to Tampa Theater, it's really ornate. They have all this, I don't know what area you'd call it, but it's very...
well, it's very castle-like. It's beautiful.
It's like Roman architecture, I guess.
Yeah, no, they only do they do movies on Sundays. I think there's just one showing at 3:00.
Yeah.
The times might vary.
Yeah.
Now, what's the movie? There's going to be a movie there in a couple weeks with Matthew McConaughey. I said, I'd like to see that.
The Lincoln Lawyer.
Lincoln Lawyer, right?
Yeah, that's coming up.
Yeah. I think that's in March, I believe.
Matthew McConaughey was in that movie that we saw too, called Interstellar. It's a pretty interesting movie.
Yeah, that was definitely.
That's a good movie to see if you're interested in a movie that requires you to think a lot. It certainly requires you to think a lot. If you go into that movie, you're not paying attention, you're going to get lost right away.
Yes, there's no getting off the couch that one, or you'll be confused.
No getting off the couch on that one. As far as coming up here, we have our Fit Club has been canceled for this week. Monday and Thursday, we have Fit Club every week. You're welcome to join us. Usually it's 45 minutes, start to finish. You get in a good exercise. It's a way to show up, exercise, and leave all in 45 minutes and never have to bring anything or...
No, not even a water bottle.
Not even a water bottle. We have that covered. And so that's available. Also, we have Mick combo shots available for those of you out there. We had somebody send us an email, somebody who doesn't live in the city but gets our Mick combo. She said that she lost 40 pounds. Not with Mick combo alone, obviously, but diet and exercise. But she thinks the mix helped her. So if you go to Echelon-Health.com or TampaDirectCare.com and you can click on the Mick combo, you can see how to order that.
Right. You do not have to be a patient to order that.
You don't have to be a patient. You do have to fill out our form and talk with us, but you don't have to be a concierge medicine patient.
Right.
But if you are a concierge medicine patient, that's included. Or a weight loss patient.
Right.
We haven't had anybody join the weight loss program recently.
No.
Although there have been a lot of successes with it, we haven't had anybody join the weight loss program.
Not recently, no.
But if you're out there trying to lose weight, there's a lot of different ways to lose weight. Most important thing is to have a long-term goal. And one way to lose weight is through crash diets. You can do that. The likelihood of the weight staying off is very low.
That's right.
Your body takes about 3 months to acclimate to a new weight. If you do not sustain weight loss for 3 months, then your body will basically still be in a period of metabolic shock, for instance.
Mm-hmm.
If you sustain the weight loss for 3 months, your body accepts that weight as its new weight.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you don't increase your lean muscle at that point, your body will put on more weight because your body is used to losing weight because it's been losing weight for 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
And once it's established that this is the new weight, it wants to continue losing weight. If you don't put on lean muscle or exercise more, so let's say you're losing weight and you're exercising, but you're not putting on lean muscle, you're going to gain weight because your body wants to keep losing weight. And the only way it can do that, and this is counterintuitive,
Mm-hmm.
but your body can only expend more energy if you're exercising the same amount or utilizing the same amount of energy by putting on mass. And your body will put on mass in the form of fat.
Yes, I think I'm experiencing that.
Which will burn more energy, but it's counterproductive for you. So the best thing is lose the weight, maintain your exercise or increase your exercise, and then put on lean muscle that will then counteract your body's need to continue to lose weight until you get to your target weight.
Mm-hmm.
But your body knows it's pretty predictable for us when you're going to lose weight, how fast. I mean, I can look at the graph and predict and tell them if you don't start doing something, you're going to start gaining weight.
I am surprised we didn't get more patients, signed up. You know how everyone gets on the bandwagon come January.
Well, I think the reason why is because our program is not meant to hold you captive.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of weight loss programs make you come in weekly and give you medicine and dispense the medication.
Mm-hmm.
That's not wrong. Everybody does whatever they want to do. It's free country. Mm-hmm. We run our program different. For the first week, you get a prescription a week.
Right.
First month, you get a prescription a week. But then after that, after a month's up, once you've established that the medicine's working for you, we give you a month's worth of prescription. Mm-hmm. And then you can come back every week. We encourage you. But if you don't want to, you don't have to.
Right.
And I think that's why is that, we don't kind of hold their hand along the way. I mean, we treat everybody like you're an adult.
Right.
You're smart enough to come in if you want to. And if you don't want to, you don't have to. So, but that weight loss program is highly successful for the patients who did it. And some of them did it and moved on and stayed off. And then some patients got weight loss but didn't sustain it maybe. But it's all, like I said, you have to have a long-term goal.
You do, and it's the same with Fit Club. You know how many people we've seen come and go. We have the same. It's always you and I, Chris and Berta, Mark and Jenny.
We don't mind if they come and go as long as they come and go and then do something else.
I don't know if they do that.
Well, I don't know. Who knows?
But we've seen a lot of people come and go. We've seen some people stay there long term, but then life gets in the way. And
we know one person that came to Fit Club just one time and she lost a lot of weight. She's working out on her own.
I can't remember that person.
The one that came to our Halloween party.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, she does really well on her own, but she's been able to sustain it on her own, so that's good. Another thing you could try if you're looking for ways to increase your energy level is to try a multivitamin. I just talked to one of our patients this morning who I encouraged to try a multivitamin, and he did, and he thinks it's helping. Mm-hmm. So multivitamin helps you have efficient processing of proteins, sugars, and all the different things in your body. Everything in your body that produces energy is a chemical reaction, or even anything that takes place in your body is a chemical reaction. There are, I don't know how many, millions, billions of chemical reactions taking place in your body on any given second. Mm-hmm. And nutrients, vitamins and micronutrients in a multivitamin help those enzymes work better. So it's like having a well-oiled machine, so to speak. So if you have a car that's not well-oiled, it still may go from point A to point B. It may smoke. It may not get there very quickly. It may cost you a lot more money and gas, but it's going to get there. Your body's the same way. Your body may get up every day, and you will get through your day. Your heart may beat, and you'll breathe and everything, but you'll feel at the end of the day, you'll feel crappy and sluggish and tired. So if someone who doesn't have a completely perfect diet, which is, I would say, majority of us, multivitamin helps to round out all those chemical reactions so that you're having a well-oiled machine as much as you can.
Now, is the patient, is he using a Metagenics product or something?
No, he got something from our friend at Palms Pharmacy.
Oh, great.
Because he was on a cholesterol medicine.
Okay.
And she thought it would help him potentially because of the cholesterol medicine. There's some things that can happen with cholesterol medicine that can deplete some of the things in your body, like everything. So she gave him that. But anyway, so he's been taking it for 2 weeks. I think he said 2 weeks or 1 week, but he thinks it's working, helping him feel less tired.
Okay. I think vitamins do make me feel less tired too. I feel like they give me a little burst of energy.
Well, ever since I started taking this Phyto Multi, I don't have to. Today I had to have more coffee than usual, but usually I only have to have 1 cup, and I don't even feel like drinking anymore after that because I feel like I'm basically wired. Not wired, but like coffee. Sometimes I have to get to a certain level before I feel like I'm, a human. But
I had my usual 3 cups.
Yeah,
I generally have 3.
I had 3 today, but I usually, since I've started the multivitamin, I'll stop at 1. I can stop at 1. The other day I didn't have any. I just had hot cocoa.
Yeah, I don't know when I can't remember stopping at 1, but I like the taste of coffee.
Yeah.
I could drink decaf, I think, and be okay. Maybe after the first cup.
So for you all that are listening, like I said, if you wanted to come to this movie tomorrow, please call us or email us today. The best way to do it is to go onto tampadirectcare.com and click on Night at the Movies. But we have to know by today because there's a few spots left. We'll put your name on the list because we're sending out our final email tonight. Otherwise, we will see a lot of you tomorrow. And it's going to be an awesome event.
I can't wait.
Show up with no money. You don't have to spend any money. Gratuities included. Open bars included. The movie's included. All you have to do is show up.
Popcorn and a drink.
Popcorn and a drink. So it's going to be Patriots Day. And it's going to be put on by MedFirst Productions, or it's produced by MedFirst Productions, which is Bill Cosart's company. And we're really thank you all for who's been watching and sharing us on social media, and thank you to all of our patients. And even if you're not a patient, the people who support our program here. This year in 2017, there's going to be a lot more concierge medicine, direct primary care practices pop up. Because some of the legislation that's changing in the federal government is going to allow for more flexible insurance plans and plans that don't punish you for not buying their insurance, but actually allow you to spend your own money potentially to pay for membership medicine practice through a health savings account. That's some of the proposals that are going to be there on Capitol Hill. So the current is going to... Behind that is increasing, and there's going to be more direct primary care. And we are very happy to be one of the first. Well, I don't know if we might be the only ones still in concierge medicine in Wesley Chapel.
I thought there was a female physician in Wesley Chapel.
Well, whatever the case is,
Could be wrong.
We're one of the only ones, and this program is one of the best concierge medicine morning shows, as voted by our 2 listeners.
Yes,
Dave Beatty and Whitney Tomlin, and then also Bill Cosart. No, I'm just
we do have more. We
listeners.
have other bits.
And we thank you for listening. And if you want to subscribe, go to AskDrTommy.com, click on YouTube, subscribe there. And also, if you want to subscribe to the podcast, there's so many good podcasts we have out there. There's so many podcasts. There's a lot of treasure trove of information out there. You can subscribe to that on iTunes. And you can also come and see us. If you want to come to the movie, contact us. Like I said, contact us soon because those spots are going away. We have to have a finalized list tonight. And otherwise, thank you for 4 years of concierge medicine. We'll see you again next Wednesday. Friday. We have a special day. It's going to be Dr. Michael Hoffman. We're going to talk about the brain fitness. He's one of my former teammates at USF, and I'm very excited to have him on. So tune in Friday for a special edition of the Dr. Tommy Show. Until next time, that's it. Bye-bye.